Thunder Report from 107.7 The Franchise.
Greetings, Thunder fans. While we all have been waiting for this night when the Thunder play the San Antonio Spurs, finally Oklahoma City's team is ready for this evening after today's shoot-around. Kevin+Durant will be our guest, and we'll talk about tonight's game, the day off that Kevin said really wasn't a day off, and the thoughts about playing the first-place Spurs. What we do know is Reggie Jackson practiced today, and so did Kendrick Perkins. What we don't know is if they'll play in tonight's game. The only player officially out for tonight is Thabo Sefolosha. No announcement was made on Russell Westbrook's availability either. Scott Brooks will do that about 100 minutes before tip-off, and we'll have that information for you on the TotallyTickets.com countdown to tip-off show at 6 o'clock tonight from Toby Keith. Now let's go to Kevin+Durant and his session today with the media.
Kevin, there's been a lot of talk about who the Spurs aren't playing, but when you think about their team and their depth, does it really matter who they start, or do they do the same thing regardless?
Yeah, they got a system that they do the same things no matter who's on the court. Popovich can start at point guard. I'm sure he can find a way to get 10 assists. But, it's just about the system that they have. They plug players. They take guys in and out the lineup. And, whoever they put in there, they play well. So you got to be prepared.
What did you see from that start against Utah, holding them to just 9 points the first quarter you guys need to emulate tonight?
Oh, we scrambled. We helped each other out on defense. We talked. And, we swarmed them. So we got to do the same things tonight.
There seems to be kind of a thought out there that Popovich might rest all his main guys tonight. Is that something you don't care about who they play, or would you like to see their top guys?
We don't care. We're trying to go out there and be the best team that we can be. Worry about us. I tried to think about what Pop's going to do last night, and I had a brain freeze. So you can't predict what that guy's going to do. Who knows? We'll know until right before the game. But we respect those guys, but we just worried about us and how we're going to get better, how we're going to build our habits each and every game. So, we're taking steps forward, but we can't concern ourselves just, what the Spurs are going to do with their lineups, who's going to play. We just got to go out there and do what we do.
You guys can pick up a game, plus you have the kind of advantage. You haven't lost them, so if you win tonight, you will swept them in the season series. That'd be a big deal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter around April. So.
You're 4 games behind. You still got a chance to catch them, or anything like that?
We just, like I said, we're not a team that's going to come out and say, we're not worried about the seeding. Number 1 seed. We don't talk about that all year. Like some other teams, but we just focus on trying to get better every single day, to keep growing. Of course, you're going to have the bad games and the tough stretches, but it's how you persevere through it all. And I think this whole year we were just focused on getting better, building our habits on both ends of the floor, and trying to stay healthy as well. So we're not worried about that. We're just trying to play each and every game out.
Kevin, Reggie hadn't played the last couple games. When and if he does come back, can you just talk about how far y'all's connection has come along? Seems like you guys really found a rhythm.
Yeah, he's playing. He's playing good basketball. He's learning a lot, and I just try to do my job in helping him out. And he's a smart basketball player. He knows how to play, and he catches things pretty quickly. So. I'm glad he's back healthy, and I'm glad he gets the opportunity to play.
This is a tough week. You got Houston tomorrow night, Phoenix after that. It's kind of a gauge to see where you are with your final 10 games, 9 games of the season where you're going to the playoffs.
Yeah, we done played 70-some games, and we done gauged where we are already. So we know what type of basketball team we are. We know what our identity is. But we just want to go out there and get better each game and win those basketball games. So that's when you gauge where you are earlier to start the season or the middle of the season. But right now, you got to know what type of team you are going to the playoffs.
Kevin, you're a young guy. Do you notice the day off of rest? Does it help you?
We don't have days off of rest here. Even if it's a day off of practice officially, we all come in and get work on our bodies. We don't just sit around. So. We always active in doing something. So,
have you noticed anything different about? 19 in a row, 19 in a row they won. The Spurs are the Spurs, but what are they doing really well? That's a lot of games to win in a row. I don't care who you're playing against.
I don't even know. I haven't been watching.
Anything else for Kevin?
Go ahead. I got a parochial question for you, sir. It was a little. Some phone calls made on behalf of Deshaun Jackson. How'd you get the number, man?
I didn't make no calls. I know some people that know some people, and you know, I said what I had to say, and somehow it got back to D-Jack, and the rest is history.
What do you think?
Hey, I don't want to, you know, it looks good on paper, but you still got to play the game. So we'll see how it happens these next few months.
Are you rooting against anyone just playing UConn this weekend?
I wish I could say yeah, but I'm a big Kevin Ollie fan, so I can't do that. But I'll tell you this: before Karan Butler got here, Jeremy Lamb and Hashim beat, and they said a word about UConn. So you know, now that they're talking and screaming and chanting, you know, I know it's all BS.
That's Kevin Durant. We'll have more of his comments coming up during our Countdown to Tip-Off show. We'll also have Scott Brooks' pregame media talk when he will give us his decision on who he'll play in tonight's game. Thanks for watching this edition of the Thunder Report. I'm David Garrett on 107.7 The Franchise.